Paul just got a new laptop. What is the first thing you do, Paul?
Hi, I'm Paul, this is Diane. We are the PC Zombies, and yes, I did buy a new laptop, but what I'm going to talk about today applies to any device with a screen that you buy. So if you buy a new laptop, a PC monitor, a TV, a smartphone, a tablet, anytime you buy anything with a screen, you want to do this first.
And these tips will save you a lot of time, frustration, and money.
Let's do it.
All right, so what is the first thing you do?
Well, for me, the first thing I do is I look for dead pixels. The pixels that are always white, always black, or maybe even some color that don't go away no matter what you're looking at on your screen.
Why is it the first thing you do?
Well, if you think about it, when you first buy a product, you got like a 15-day or a 30-day return window most places. You want to make sure you get one of those. Don't buy a product without one if it has a screen. That way, within the first 15 to 30 days, if you see a dead pixel, return it and get a new one.
Does it really make that much difference?
Well, right. Well, let's say you do have a dead pixel. If it's in the middle of the screen, a guy like me, a little OCD, you're going to see that the rest of your life with that device. So you want to get rid of it. If it's on the edge of the screen, it's usually a sign that there's something wrong with that monitor and it could get worse in the future. You just pay good money for a new product. Get a new product. Return it, get your money back, buy it again.
What about your warranty? Why don't you just use that?
Okay, well, here's the bad thing about a warranty. We bought a monitor once, remember? It had about 5 dead pixels, and we called up the company and said, hey, this thing has 5 dead pixels. I don't want it. And they were actually in the middle of the screen. You remember that?
Yes, I do.
And they go, well, that's within our standard, 7 dead pixels, and we'll fix it. It's like, there are 5 dead pixels, you don't care, and they're all in one cluster in the middle. I could not use that monitor. So instead of trying to get it fixed on warranty, which they wouldn't do anyways, we just returned the monitor and never bought from that company ever again.
So how do you find it on your laptop?
Okay, I'll show you how. Here, let's go open the laptop, bring up a web browser, search for EIZO monitor test. When you find that, find the link that goes to EIZO monitor test and click on that. Once you're there, it's going to say your desktop browser needs to be 100% zoom. Right now, our monitor on this laptop is not showing every pixel. Well, it's showing every pixel, but it's showing like for each pixel you're seeing with your eye, It's drawing 4 pixels side by side, or maybe more. And let's look at our monitor and see. So we right click on the desktop and we select display settings. Scroll down until you see the term scale. There's scale. Mine is set to 250% scale. That means everything's drawn way bigger using multiple pixels for each single pixel that's being displayed.
Oh, I get it.
So we can see everything in big letters. But if I set that to 100%, it's going to show 1 pixel per 1 pixel. That means the fonts, the windows, everything are going to get a lot smaller. Look how tiny that is now. And it's good that you go and you load the monitor test first because it may be hard to see while you're searching for it, and finding your mouse on the screen is a little bit harder too. Now that I'm into it, I'm going to go and start running these tests, okay? Now, the first thing you do is hit test pattern. This will help you get used to how to use the program.
You can always increase the size of the cursor.
See, she's a PC zombie. She knows these things. But we'll leave it here in Diane mode because she likes tiny screens.
Yes, I do.
We'll put it back in old man mode when we're done.
Paul mode.
And if I can't find something, Smarty, I'll have you look for it on the screen, okay?
All right.
All right, when you hit the play button by the test pattern, you get the first test that runs. And all it's doing is displaying a test pattern, but this is a good place for me to show you how it works. If you hit escape, the pattern goes away. Click on it again, the play button, and it shows the test pattern. If you hit space, the extra things that aren't part of the pattern disappear. Like there's a box in the far right corner that goes away. Space again and it comes back. And you'll notice there's also a little box coming up on the left over here that says 1 of 1. What that means is this is the first of the series of tests in this category. And this category is a test pattern, and there's only 1 test pattern.
Oh, okay.
So let's go to the next test. To go to the next test, you scroll the mouse button down and it's over. So there's no more tests in that test category. So now we hit play on the next one. And in fact, see how it dimmed it? It shows that you ran that test.
Oh.
Hit play on the next test. Now this test says 1 of 6. If you look at it, there's 6 different things you're going to do. So if we scroll down, it goes to the next test. Keep scrolling down, it goes to the next test. The way this works, Di, this is where we spend all of our time. When I'm doing a dead pixel test, this is the only screen I really care about. I want to look at a white screen, a black screen, and maybe the color screen's a little less, but I'll spend a lot of time on the white and black because most of the time that's where you're going to find your problem. So here we are on a white screen.
What about the lighting in the room?
We would turn all the lights off in the room normally, but since we're in a studio, that's kind of hard to do.
Yeah.
You wouldn't see anything. Oh, of course, we're recording all this. We have this hooked up to another computer over there that's recording this display, so we can show you what we're seeing. The first thing I do is I hit the space bar and get rid of the extra text that's on top of the screen. Now we have a pure white screen, except for the mouse, but that's okay. You can move the mouse out of your way as you go. What you want to do now, with good, solid, young eyes like yours,
Oh, young.
see if there's any black dots on this white screen.
I just see a cursor. I don't see any black dots.
Yeah, and when I'm doing this, I usually, because I know these are some tiny dots, I get really close and really make sure there are none. All right, so let's go back to the first screen. Now let's hit the space bar and get rid of the extra text on the screen. Now you have a pure black screen. It looks like the PC is off except for the mouse, right?
What about that spot right there?
Okay, we got a dead pixel, right? Okay. Remember I said, Di, the first thing you do is you test, see, because the people at home, they don't see that spot you're pointing at, even though we're recording it over here.
Yeah.
So what you're seeing is what we're seeing, but they won't see that. You know why?
No.
Because the first thing you need to do before you do a dead pixel test is you need to get a duster and dust the dust off your screen. Grab that duster over there. See if you can get that dead pixel off that screen.
Ah, voila, magic.
This is a pro talk, and this is why you guys watch PC Zombies. But other than that, I see no white pixels at all, other than the mouse.
I don't see any either.
What's that? Is that a piece of dust or a pixel?
That looks like a pixel.
Get your duster.
That looks like a pixel for sure.
I hope it isn't. Nope, it was dust. Okay, we have no dead pixels on this. And that's how you determine if your monitor and everything works. So you could just go through, you can look at different color screens. Like say you have a stuck green pixel, it would show on a red screen, but it wouldn't show on a green screen. Done. Now that you know how to operate the EIZO monitor test, you can do these tests yourself and see what you think about it. Let me roll through these tests real fast and then we'll wrap up the video. So this one's a gray screen, and over here we could change how gray it is. Less gray, more black, or more white. The next test, in this test, it's just showing the edges of two colors side by side, and you can change those colors as you want. Test after that is gradients. You see where it's going from black to white? You shouldn't see any spikes of black like a peak or a mountain if you were standing it up.
Okay.
It should just be a smooth gradient all the way across.
That's what it looks like.
As you move it down, you can put more steps in. You see how it,
Oh, I see.
each one of those is pretty much one color all the way down. So that's kind of neat. This test is for sharpness.
wow.
Can you read that text?
There's no words.
Yeah, there are words.
No, it says SITR, SED, diameter, DIAM,
It's some, oh, there is a bunch of Latin in there.
NONUN, YAM, EDOD.
Oh, look, it
temper.
disappeared.
I could have kept going.
Yeah, I like this one, viewing angle. So if you look at it from a far angle, do those dots start to disappear?
Oh, they do.
Isn't that neat?
That is
So
cool.
you can see that. That's going to be important if you're testing this on a monitor like a TV monitor. So you get a TV, you go to HDMI out, you play it to the TV, and you set it to the 100% resolution of the TV. Bring up this website on the TV and run the test.
This one's not the funnest.
It's not the funnest.
It is the funnest.
So far, yeah. And the next one is gamma. I find this one to be fun. Now, tell me when EIZO appears to disappear.
Okay.
It's not actually going to disappear, but I'm going to go down here to this thing, and I'm going to drag this slider. See how it gets darker?
Yes.
And on the far right, it's wider.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the middle, it's going to disappear.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not right there. Right there. I see a little. I can see it.
Oh,
again.
then it starts getting brighter.
Right there.
I think this is the most disappeared. Now that tells you that your gamma setting on this display is whatever that number is there, 4. 2.4.
Oh, okay.
And I did this on my other monitor and I got a completely different number.
Oh, really?
So this is interesting if you want to know what your gamma is. What's a gamma? A gamma is a very old llama.
I'm not buying it.
You're not?
No.
All right, let's go to the next test. Here's the response time I was saying about. On my monitor, I see a trail of blue as I play this test.
This would be great for a cat. We just keep following it.
It is. And what you can do with it is you can move the white bar closer to
Oh, I see.
or further away from the blue bar.
Yes.
And that way you can see how far it's dragging. Say if the white bar is leaving a drag line behind. So you can play around with this, see how responsive your monitor is. And this is actually, people watching this video are seeing this on their own screen, on whatever they're watching it, even on their phone. So that's it, Di. That's the test. Isn't that fun?
Aren't you happy there's no dead pixels?
Oh, I'm very happy because now I can start using my laptop. In fact, next time, please subscribe. And next time we'll show you how I'm going to actually upgrade my SSD. I'm going to double it from 1 terabyte to 2 terabytes. And I'm not going to void my warranty when I do it. See how by watching.
And we love the thumbs ups.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to reset the screen to old man mode. I don't want to hear from you. I'm going to figure it out.
It's kind of fun watching him do it. He did it.
That was
Good
fun.
job.
Yeah, thanks.
You were 2 inches from the screen, but you did it.